Okay, everybody able to hear me? Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ravindra, and I will be the sergeant at arms for today's meeting. So, forgive us. Today we have some internet outage in the office. So, anyhow, let's progress. Let us proceed further. So, I would like to welcome you all for our 488th Oracle Trailblazer Toastmasters meeting. Give a big round of applause. So before we start our meeting, a few ground rules to be followed. Let us treat each and everyone with love and courtesy, and be concise of the time, so that others can have opportunity to speak. And the main important ground rule is to keep switch off or keep the mobiles in silent mode. So about our president will tell more about Toastmasters. So everybody in our lives have goals, right? Right. So likewise in Oracle, in Trailblazers also, in Trailblazers Toastmasters as well, we have goals. So that is to provide a positive and learning experience. So where every individual can enhance their communication skills and leadership skills and grow in their lives. So with that, so today's theme and about the theme, today's theme is about winter. So our Toastmaster of the day have a lot of content prepared on that. So she will be telling about the winter and its usages and and how we enjoy in that winter. Okay, with that, I would like to hand over to our president of the club, Toastmaster Shailu, and also our area director. Please welcome.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravindra. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Ravindra for such a wonderful start? I welcome you to the Oracle Trailblazers Toastmasters Club meeting, and I'm very much thankful for you that you have joined the meeting. As in the office today, we are experiencing some internet outbreak, so really sorry for the inconvenience. क्या? जो भी है. All right. So as we don't have any guests, but yeah, I can see we have our one guest from Thrive CBS Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Pawan. Toastmaster Pawan, we welcome you to the Oracle Trailblazers Toastmasters Club. Can we have a huge round of applause for the guest today? All right. So as you all are here, so let me just tell you why we are here. Why Toastmasters? So Toastmasters is a platform where we learn public speaking and leadership skills. It started in the year, anyone? 1924. And this year, in the year 2024, we are celebrating 100 years of Toastmasters International. So thank you for all of you, for all the clubs for making it grand success and taking it to this level. Can we have a huge round of applause for such accomplishment? At this point of time, we are around 3 lakh plus members across the globe. Toastmasters Club present in across 150 plus countries. And we have 14,000 plus club across the globe. And we are part of such a club where we are improving every day efficiently. And today we have a very special theme, winter. And this November is officially marks the winter season. So winter season has many beautiful things. Like during this season, the world drapes into the silver quilt and the air sings melody when it brushes through the trees. And today we have a very special Toastmaster who will take us to the journey of winter and tell us more about winter. Let me call on stage the very young and energetic Toastmasters who has many feathers in her hat. She is a beautiful singer and a musical player or instrument. She loves to play multiple musical instruments. And these days, she's quite busy with her new cat, whom she named as Catty. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Toastmaster Abhipsa as a Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Shailu. That was a very, very sweet introduction. Okay, so I'll sing something, just a line. Googly, googly, whoosh. Na 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 na. Googly, googly, whoosh. Who recognizes this? Who knows what is this? No idea? Okay, so let me give you a hint. This is the tune of an ad, a cold creams ad. Anyone remembers?
Pond's cold
No.
cream. Pond's
Yes,
cold.
bang on. So Ponds. It is Ponds. So for me, when I was small, the Ponds ad used to tell me that the winter has come finally. At that time, the ad will start playing and we'll all stock up lotions, oils, and things for winter. From oil, there's one more thing we all have in our, or we used to have in our homes, which shows us that winter has come. Any that substance. I want that the name of the particular substance which proves that winter has come finally.
Lip balm.
No.
Coconut oil.
Some change happens.
Coconut oil.
Yes. Abhinav gets 100 points. So it's the coconut oil which freezes and becomes a solid chunk, and that announces that winter has come finally. So with that, happy winter season to everyone present here and present online. So today we don't have any guests, right? No, okay. So welcome to the meeting. Like always, we'll have 3 sections: speaking, thinking, and then listening also. Speaking for the prepared speeches. We have 2 prepared speeches lined up today. Then we'll have our thinking skills and spontaneously speaking on the spot, which is a table topics round. And then we'll have finally the evaluations. Feedback is important for everyone's growth. So yeah, with that, okay, Devi is not here yet. Okay, with that, I would like to call our general evaluator for today. General evaluator Abhinav, right?
Yes.
So he earned the highest educational award which a Toastmaster can get. He became Distinguished Toastmaster. So yeah, a round of applause for that. And there's one phrase called Johnny on the spot. So he is Toastmaster Abhinav for us, who is always ready to help out, always ready to take up roles. And even if no one shows up, Abhinav will be the one who will arrange and show up and run this thing for like past 8 years. So let's welcome our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you so much. I hope I'm audible to the room as well.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for such a warm introduction, Abhipsa. Hi, everyone. My name is Abhinav, and I'm today playing the role of general evaluator. Since in Toastmasters, everything is evaluated, my job today is to evaluate the meeting from the beginning till the very end. I'll be observing how the people on the stage came, how they spoke, what can be improved in the overall meeting, speaking wise as well as non speaking wise things as well. Like how the room was arranged, how the meeting, if there's Zoom issue, was there a Zoom issue, like that, and how well prepared we were. So that's my agenda for today. I can't do it alone, obviously. So I have a team called Tag Team. That is timer, our counter grammarian, as well as evaluators. So today, timer is being played by Toastmaster Mamta, but he's not there, right? So Ravindra will do it.
Yes,
But
yeah.
Okay, so Ravindra has to join from online also. Right now he's not. Okay, Mamta is here. Sorry. Yeah, Mamta, go ahead, please.
So my role is, I am timer for today. My role is to note down the timings for speeches, for evaluations, and for table topics. So for speeches, the timing will be 5 to 7 minutes. In 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and in 7 minutes, I'll show the red card. So after that, 30 seconds grace will be given. Then that speech will be like with that. After that, I'll not show any timeline. For evaluation, the timing will be 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 2.5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and at 3 minutes I'll show the red card. 30 seconds grace will be given to wrap the evaluation. For table topics, the timing will be 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show green card. 1.5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. 30 seconds again grace will be given. So with that, they have to wrap up their speeches. So this is all about my timer role. At the end of the meeting, I will give my report. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mamta. Yeah, for those, because today card is not available, so at least online somebody can join and show the cards for everybody to notice. So basic premise is that you have to speak and the green comes up. You can have to stop when the red comes up. Okay. All right. Second, moving on is the counter. Today I was a counter, but today we are not doing a counter role. In terms of grammarian, it is being played by Toastmaster Maria.
I think Maria is not available, so let me take up that role as well.
Okay. All right, Abhipsa.
So a grammarian provides a word of the day, phrase of the day, and checks out for good usages or even wrong usages of English, and appreciates the good ones, and we learn not to use the bad ones. So for today, as everything is happening very spontaneously today, the word of the day is spontaneous, which means suddenly coping up with things and suddenly thinking up things and doing it spontaneous on the spot. And I have already said the phrase of the day, which is Johnny on the spot. Johnny on the spot is a person who is always willing to take up things, always ready, available to do things. So he is Johnny on the spot. Like I said, Abhinav is our Johnny on the spot for Trailblazers family. So yeah, these are the word of the day and phrase of the day. I would request all the speakers, all the table topic speakers, please use these. And I'll present my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you. And I would also like to request whoever is have joined online, please turn on your video if you can. Pawan and Anand, if you can, please. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Abhipsa. Can you also write down the word of the day as well as phrase of the day on the chat as well? So
Yeah, sure.
spontaneous and Johnny.
On the
What,
spot.
sorry? On the spot. Okay. All right. So that is what I have as in terms of my team in general evaluation. We also have evaluators. They'll be introduced when the speaker comes to the stage before that. So I hope everybody has a great time with the meeting today and also a great winters. When the season changes, it is a problem because we are not able to adjust easily. And when winter comes, people get sick. Hopefully, all of you are well prepared for that. So wear whatever you can and be ready. And all the best to all the speakers today. I'll come back again with my report. Thank you so much. Back to the master of the day, Abhipsa.
Thank you, General Evaluator Abhinav. So coming back to our theme of winter, someone from our Trailblazers family today gave a beautiful line to me about winters, which is, winter is food, healthy and sweet. So Toastmaster Devi, can you please elaborate why this statement is meaningful to you and what winter foods do you love?
Sure. Thank you for putting me on the spot, though I'm not the Johnny of the day. So for me, sweets is everything. Sweets are emotion because it reminds me of the great memories going to the Bengali sweet shop in my hometown. And the winters are the season where you get something very interesting. They call it Nolengur, which is a palm jaggery, and it is very specific for the winter season. I did not know that it is called Nolengur. I only remember the taste of it. So my father on, I think during winters, during December or November types, because you do not get it in any other weather, he would get the sweets to home and I would keep it safe in the fridge, but next day it will not be seen there because my brother would have eaten it. So for me, sweets is an emotion and sweets is a memory.
Wow, that was a beautiful description of. I remember one of my Bengali friends talking about Nolen Gur just 2 days back, how it's prepared and how in their rasgullas they actually use Nolen Gur instead of the gur which we use from sugarcane gur. Instead of that, they use, yeah. So yeah, great. Thank you so much, Devi.
Thank you.
So yeah. So moving on, what are my favorite foods? So if I am to share, I can share two things. One has been added recently now. One has been there since my childhood. So it is. I am an Odia, so I'll say the dish in Odia. It is called simbarai. So simba is nothing but seam, as we say in Hindi, or I just googled today, and it is called apparently flattened beans in English. So let me just show you, because picture says 1,000 words more than our general words. So is my screen visible? Okay, just a minute. I'll just show you. This is what I'm referring to. There's the flattened beans, and the recipe which I'm talking about is made out of the seeds of the flattened beans. So these seeds are mostly available only during the winter, and these beans are available throughout, but I keep waiting for these seeds. And rai means mustard. So what we do, the recipe is making a mustard paste, a curry like thing, and cooking the seeds in that. It comes out very tasty. And sometimes we also use tomato and jaggery and make a sweet and sour dish out of these seeds. So that is my favorite winter food. And yes, coming on to the second one, which got added recently. So when I was studying in NIT Rourkela, Rourkela is closer to Bihar border, and there we get Bihari food and all that. So please guess which dish. Yes, litti chokha. So it is so good. Like first time I ate and I fell in love with that. It's healthy also. There's sattu. Sattu is healthy, and it's hot, crispy, and on the top of that ghee and tomato chutney and chokha. Perfect combination. Indians are truly like inventors and discoverers of great food. So this is my experience. I would like to ask, since we all, it's a diverse community, we are from different states. Can you please tell us like what dishes do you remember? Winter. Yeah, Shalu, please.
Yeah, so in winter, I really like the gajar ka halwa because in winter the fresh carrot used to come. And here in Bangalore, in southern region, the carrot is like orangish, but that's not the real
Voice
carrot.
is a bit low if you can speak up, Shalu.
Speaker is there.
Mhm. Yeah, come here.
Yeah. So yeah, so as I was telling, gajar ka halwa is my favorite. That reminds me that okay, winter started.
Right.
So when the first time gajar ka halwa used to like prepare at home, we say okay, now winter has come. And also initially the prices of the carrot is too high, but as the like winter approaches, so the prices get down, and the halwa we prepare more often than initial days. Initially, it's like 100 rupee kg or like that, but as the day goes on, it's like 10 rupees, 20 rupees kg. So we used to cook in bulk and all. So that it's, and also it's my favorite sweet dish as well. So that this is one of my best food for winters.
Wow, beautiful. So many yummy dishes. I'm very hungry now. Next, Mamta, they will go and she'll share her favorite foods.
So though when winter comes, so I remember two things. My mother used to prepare palak paneer, and that is called methi paratha and dhania patta ka chutney. So now in Bangalore, what is there, whole year these leaves will be available. But in my place, I'm from Odisha. In winter only we'll get these leaves, and the smell of those leaves will be completely different from now. You'll not get any smell now. So what my mummy, this paneer now it is available in packets. That time, like when I was child, it was not available like that. My mummy used to split the milk. She will prepare chena out of it, and she will just add little some atta or maida, and she will make some flattened balls, and she will deep fry, and will be, if she will be frying 50 balls, 25 will consume that time only. So those balls she will add, and she will make palak paneer. So it will be so yummy. And with that palak paneer, I remember 31st of December, whole night the programs will be coming in TV. That time it was not like that, all channels like that. It will be like only on Sunday we'll watch TV programs, or on special days like this 31st of December. So what we all family members, my mummy will prepare on 31st of December, means the two things will be definitely, it will be there, gajar ka halwa and this palak paneer with roti, and side me salad, like tomato onion salad. So that will be favorite food, and we'll be watching those programs, all film stars, like they will be performing and eating those things. That is like sweetest memory I remember. So still craving for those memories, and it is lost somewhere. Thank you. Thank you.
I could visualize everything that she was sitting as a child, and grouped up and eating and watching TV programs. Beautiful. So, anyone from South, if they want to say what their yeah, please, Abhimanyu, share your thoughts on food.
Yeah. So definitely Gajar ka halwa deserves more time. So um, I am the youngest sibling, and I had this quirk that I would not have Gajar ka halwa if it had any dry fruits. So it needed to have only Gajar and only. So we'll lower your hand in 4 seconds. Okay. So needed to have only Gajar and only milk. So we had this big kadhai, I think 10 kg capacity something, and it would be a whole day affair. You would get some 10 kg carrot and tons of milk and then boil it for 5, 6 hours. Keep doing this. And there is a moment when just before the entire milk disappears, it's pink in color, it's hot, and you can, to calibrate the taste, my mom used to ask me to taste it. And I realized it had a different, so it has a life cycle. So it had an amazing taste if you can add sugar and have that watery carrot halwa. And then on day one, you like to have it hot. Day two, day three in the fridge. So there used to be a fight between siblings. So it would deplete 3 kgs, 2 kgs, and you 4 days it would last. So then on day three, you would just, you'd be so tired of taking it out and heating it. So you'd just start enjoying it as a cold, sweet item. And one last thing, I was on a Vistara flight, I think three years back, and they served a sweet dish which was very similar to that pinkish milk just before you make carrot halwa. And I just wanted to collect everyone's sweet dish and finish it in the flight. So yeah, it's very simple. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was a very lovely memory. Thank you, Abhimanyu. So let's move on now, and I would like to call our first speech evaluator. So he is with Oracle since last 17 years, and he's currently serving as senior manager at Oracle Digital Marketing Services. This is for 13 years. He has a decade of experience with full-time developer, application programmer, and has an expertise in data analysis, data gathering, and reporting. He has also earned the title of Distinguished Toastmaster, and he has been an area director and our club president in the past. So please put your hands together for Distinguished Toastmaster Anand.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters.
Good afternoon.
So the purpose of this project is very simple. As it says, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or a body language to enhance her speech. So this is all about the vocal variety and body language, and also the speech is to be interesting, but it's not the main purpose of the speech. So all the best, Pavan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. Now let's know our speaker. So Pavan is our first speaker for prepared speeches. He is from Thrive CVS Toastmasters Club. He'll be attempting his L1 P3, and he works as a solutions delivery lead for source and procurement applications in Kargil. Not in that Kargil, guys. Kargil is a corporation. So he recently completed his pathway in dynamic leadership. Congratulations at Pavan. And please welcome and please present us your speech. Now, 1 second.
How it all started. This is my speech title for today. Now, when you hear the speech title, what is that something that comes into your mind today? Did you think something saying, what is it starting all about? Anybody?
Yeah, maybe a background story.
Okay. You're a bit far from what exactly my speech is going to be today. Today, I'm going to talk about my journey, how it all started for public speaking. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It all started when I was in grade 6. That's when we had a new teacher, Mr. Murthy, who joined us as an English teacher. And he was a retired naval officer and also a great teacher. He understands the importance of public communication and public speaking. That's when he designed a program wherein every week on a Saturday evening after the school, all the students from 6th, 7th, and 8th will participate in a speech competition. Now, the topic will be given a week before. People have to come, participate, give their speech, and then followed by a voting options where they select the first top 3 speakers for that particular day. That was actually a wonderful idea to actually improve the public speaking skills and the communication skills of the students. All the students were excited. The 2 categories of students, if I talk about. Category 1 are those top class students, class toppers, 100 out of 95 percentage, and the future Sundar Pichais, etc. They're all excited because they know that they're going to improve their communication skills that will help them in ruling the world, when they grow up. But there's also the second category of people who are very excited because they get to see the girls. The reason being, we are in a school, it's a completely not a co-ed school. Like we have a boys section and a separate girls section, 2 different buildings. So we never got an opportunity to talk to the girls or see them, and vice versa. So the second category was so excited because every week they'll get an opportunity to meet the girls. And obviously, I'm from the category 2, so I was very happy and very excited. And I started joining those sessions. That's when I saw this girl, Savita. And remember this rhyme, chubby cheeks, dimple chin, rosy lips, teeth within, curly hair, very fair. I think that's the apt to describe her. She's a beautiful girl and also a very good orator. I'm so impressed that it became for me as a routine that every week, Saturday, I'm joining those sessions just to see her speaking and trying to grab her attention. 3, 4, 5 weeks passed away, but she was never looking at me. Now, that's the biggest worry for me. How do I grab her attention? Now, one fine week, there was less participation. That's when Murthy Masters stood up and said, hey, anybody wants to give a spontaneous speech, impromptu, can come and volunteer and give the speech for today because we have less participants. Little did Mr. Murthy knew that all the people who are there in the room to listen as the audience are category 2 students. They have the different agenda to come, not to participate, but they have a different agenda. That's when I stood up and gave my speech to grab her attention. It was not that great because I stopped in the middle, maybe after 3 or 4 minutes. I just, after a minute, I saw her because I was frozen. I could not speak much. But I got down from the stage, everybody applauded. That's when Murthy Master came to me and asked me, what happened to you? Why is that you are frozen after a minute? I said, I don't know. I was a bit tensed. My legs were shivering and I was tense. I could not speak. I said, don't worry. This happens. Prepare for the next week speech. The next week I prepared and gave my speech, and surprisingly, this time I won the 2nd place. What a wonderful experience it was standing beside my girl who stood first and I'm standing second. It was a wonderful experience. That's when I heard one of her friends telling Savita that, hey, I thought this week that guy will win. To which Savita replied, I am the best. Nobody can beat me. Now that actually shackled my heart. Such a beautiful girl with such a arrogant thought. And is it really difficult to beat her? So the next week I prepared, my only intention was to just see that I can beat her. Next week the competition ended and this time I stood first. So the first time after 7 weeks, I broke the record and Savita had to settle herself with the 2nd place. Not only that, in the next coming weeks, whenever I participated, she could not beat me. That's when I felt I am the best. A year passed by and she was about to leave the school. That's what I heard. And again, not because of me, she's leaving the school. She's leaving the school because her father has actually got transferred. That's why she's leaving the school. And she came with her mother to pick up some certificates. And that's when I also went to the office to meet a teacher. That's when her mother came to me and said, "Son, my daughter always talks about you and says you are a difficult competitor. It's very, very hard to compete you and win over you in the speech competition." I smiled and said, "Thanks, Auntie. Thank you so much for that." But she said, "I want to give you one suggestion. You should not be defined by your success. What should define you is the behavior, the person you are, how you behave with people, the kind of an attitude you show, because success is not permanent, it is temporary." What a beautiful lesson I felt that learned from her that day, because I was entering into that zone of arrogance and feeling I'm the best. She taught me a beautiful lesson. I never met Savita and her mother after that. But when I look back, something we just started as a time pass to just impress a girl turned out into a passion. And then I started enjoying public speaking that actually landed up me today in the Toastmasters Club and giving my speeches in front of people. I thank Savita for that. And I thank her mother mainly because she taught me one of the beautiful lessons, saying that you should be grounded. Simple. Because success is not permanent. You may be on the success side today, but you may land up on a failure side. But what is most important is how you treat people, how you behave with them, how you make them comfortable when you are with them. That is most important. Maybe that's an important lesson that I have learned. When I look back, how it all started, not just my public speaking journey, but a journey to stay grounded, a journey to stay simple, a journey to be sane in every situation, be if I'm on the success or the failure side. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Pawan. Your speech had the right amount of humor and also a great message. Thank you so much. So, moving on, coming back to our theme, as everyone is sharing their childhood memories, as Mamta, Toastmaster Mamta shared, and Abhimanyu and Shailu, everyone shared. So, what image comes to my mind when I think of winter is one typical image is my mother taking out all the blankets of the home from the top of almari, and then I'll be ready to hop into it directly, but she'll insist, no, 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 we have to put it under the sun for 2 3 days. And she's right. I also do that now. I think we all become mothers and fathers like when we grow up.
One thing,
Yeah.
take the blanket directly from the sun, and when you get into that,
Oh, that is heavenly. Yeah. It's warm. The best experience of winter. So, yeah, winter is fun for those who have warm blankets. It's fun for them. So, if anyone else wants to share any fond childhood memories of what winter brings to their mind, anyone?
Yeah, one I'll repeat. So I used to bathe in very hot water on winter mornings, and I used to jump straight from the bathroom to the Rajai, cotton wala mota thick Rajai, under it. And then I used to shout at my mother to get me my school clothes so that I could wear them inside the Rajai. And some days when I wake up and I don't feel like going to work, I recall those days and I feel probably I should take care of myself like that, and I take a leave on those days.
Yeah, right. Very nice. Abhinav wants to share something.
Yeah, not about winters. I mean, it is about winters though. But one time I went to Mumbai on 31st, 25th December. I went from Rajasthan, which was very, very cold, obviously. Mumbai was not cold at all. 35 degrees it was in the daytime and 25 degrees in the night. But in the morning, I saw people wearing these kind of, to cover their ears. So I
Right.
asked people why they are wearing this. So said in Mumbai or anywhere down after Mumbai in India, just to show that it's winters, people get adjusted to the whatever cold they think cold is. Right. So in North India, if it only after 5 degrees at night, it feels like actual cold. Or maybe, I mean, I'm just saying from my point of view, but like one day it was 18 degree in the morning, 18 degrees Celsius, which was cold in terms of our Indian geography. My manager in Minneapolis, I called her. It was 8 a.m. for her in the morning. It was -18. -18 it was. And today, and she said it's a pretty good day today. So winters is very relative to everybody. So yeah, that's one memory I have.
Yeah, that's right. Winter is relative to everyone, and the tolerance level also differs. Like, I'm a very summer kind of person, and winter is too dry, dandruff, and all sorts of problems come. But yeah, few people can tolerate a lot of cold also. So I can tolerate. I can have a blanket even when it's 30 degrees Celsius. So I'm that kind of a person. Uh, and also, I think in India now the winters are just fading away, and it just comes for a very few weeks, barely stays for some time, and then goes away. So, yeah, it's summer mostly. So, yeah, that's climate change. Moving on, I'll call the next evaluator for our second speech. So, he is a software engineer by profession and a Toastmaster by choice, and I would also say passion now. He is a postgraduate in MBA and a proud member of our Dean's Merit List. He is a BTech Gold medalist. In addition to his expertise, he is an advocate for personal growth, leadership, and fostering collaboration through meaningful conversations. He's also a prized area director of Area G2, and he's also one of the Johnnies on the spot in our Trailblazers family. So please welcome Toastmaster Chairman.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhipsa. Today, my target speaker, Toastmaster Devi, is going to attempt her level 1 project for second speech. The purpose of this second speech that she has already given her first speech, and from the feedback from the evaluator, today she is going to work on that feedback and present the speech. And again, after this speech, she has to be a speech evaluator to complete this project. Timer, please note that the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish all the very best to my target speaker, Toastmaster Devi. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Chailu. So let's welcome our second speaker. She joined strategic sales expert for Fusion applications at Oracle in last year. And she's a pet parent to three dogs, Pluto, Mickey, and Whitey. And if she had not chosen sales as a career, she would have been a folk artist in painting. And I can assure you that be it any topic, she has a lot of interesting stories to share every time. So she's a great storyteller as well. Please join your hands together for Toastmaster Devi. And her speech title is Who Murdered Your Greatness? Toastmaster Devi, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Abhipsa. Before I begin, I would like to quick do audio and video check. Am I clearly audible and visible to everyone? Can I have a raise of hands? Thumbs up.
Yes.
Perfect. Sure. Thank you so much. So I would like to start my story by asking a question. So those who have joined online, maybe you can raise a thumbs up, and those who are there in person, I will also see the thumbs up from there. So I wanted to ask each one of you to begin with, how many of you feel that you are a good human being?
Yeah.
All of you? Okay, great. And how many of you feel that you are good at your job?
Reasonably good.
That's a good sign. And how many of you feel that you are good at public speaking? That's a tricky one, little bit. We have two, right, Abhipsa? Perfect.
Yeah.
Those who have not raised your hands, do you think that you're great at job, public speaking, or as a human being? Or you're below good?
I didn't get the question. I'm great at job and as a human being. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Abhimanyu. So I have read a book called Good to Great, which was written by Jim Collins, and he is one of the well-known author in the field of business books, if I can say so. He also wrote a book called Built to Last. So for today, we are going to take his concepts and see if we can apply it in our own life to find our greatness. Culturally, if we talk about India or Indians per se, we are quite humble, or we have been taught that if we are good at something, don't accept it. And when I'm saying good here, I mean great, as in beyond good. For example, if you see the interviews of some of the well-known actors, And the interviewer or the journalist is asking him or her that you did a great job, your acting skills and everything came out really well. Did you prepare something differently? Some of them, and especially I see this in the South Indian actors, that they will not take the compliment. They're like humble enough to say that, no, I think director was good, the screenplay was good, I just fell in place and all that. Let's keep that aside and assume that those who have raised your hands, you feel that you're good at something, what the three topics that I have asked in the beginning. So we will keep that aside, the humble concept, and we will go ahead with the research of Jim Collins. So Jim Collins had done a research for 10.5 years on different organizations, which are closely related. So we call it comparison companies and the main company. They had the same set of resources, leadership, and the year of formation. However, some companies did extremely well, 400 plus times. In some cases, the stock prices increased, and this was for a period of 15 years. So it was not a greatness of 1 or 2 years, but beyond that. And some beyond, irrespective of having same situations, could not succeed. So what was that which made them succeed? Few succeed and few did not. And can we apply that concept in our own life? So I will quickly share one image, and then we will get going. So to make it for you to understand, I wanted to have a mantra. So the mantra is the hedgehog that flew in the right direction. Please remember this mantra, the hedgehog that flew in the right direction. So on the screen, you can see that I am talking about the first concept, which is the hedgehog concept. Okay. So a very commonly example or a comparison is being done between a fox and a hedgehog. Hedgehog knows only one concept or the defense. It's the best mechanism. But Fox has so many ideas. So when the author is talking about the hedgehog concept, he means that what is that one thing which you feel can make you great? It may or may not be the things which you are already good at. So do you have the courage to evaluate yourself either alone or with the support of your members around you and find out that what is that one uniqueness? But at the same time, it is also important to find out, will it bring money to me? So that is what this Venn diagram is about, what you are deeply passionate about and what you can be the best in the world at. For example, Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar found, with the help of his family and friends and his brother Ajit Agarkar, that he can be good at cricket. And at the same time, it can bring him money. Being best at Ludo will not bring you money. I don't think there is any world championship in that. So finding out that uniqueness is the key. The second important concept, I will unshare my screen, is the flywheel concept. All of you have seen the flywheel. Can I have a quick raise of hands because I have less time to cover? Perfect. So flywheel always moves with the support of external energy, right? It can be battery, it can be electricity or whatever. So once you find out what is that uniqueness about you, there has to be some long vision strategy or a source or a kind of leaders or people around you who help you to keep moving consistently, repeat and being best at it. It's not like one fine day we decide and tomorrow we will be great at it. It takes time. So that's what the flywheel concept is all about. And the third is right direction. So the hedgehog that flew in the right direction. So having the right people and the right ecosystem is the key to succeed, even if you know that what you are good at and you are consistently doing it. Imagine working in an organization or having a team, even though you are extremely good, pulls you down if they are not supportive, right? So I have this personal story. Every year, I kind of review my circle of important people. So the circle in the center, it will have me, and my immediate circle are the people who support, and then second and third and so on. Every year it kind of changes because the relations changes, the priorities changes, and the views changes. But when coming back to the Jim Collins story, he said that the most of the CEOs of the great organizations did not bother about where he will place the people once he hires them. Their priority was hiring the right people. Likewise, in our life, the importance is having the right people around us to help us the kind of greatness we want to achieve. So going back to 3 questions that I have asked you in the beginning, if you feel that you are good at public speaking, or if you're not good at public speaking, identify if that you have the skill or the talent as well as the interest, and how you can achieve it. And finally, what are the set of support system you need to achieve that. Thank you so much for listening. That's my story, who murdered your greatness and how you can become great.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devi. I think the hedgehog concept is very similar to Ikigai principle, that whatever you are passionate about and what you can do the best, and it should also fetch you money. Yeah, so yeah, great sense. Thank you so much. So since this meeting has been all about spontaneity, I spontaneously switch my gears from winter food to winter festivals. Okay, so before going to the festivals, can anyone tell me what the winter months are called in as per our Hindu calendars? Like we have November, December, January, February as winter months primarily.
Kartik.
Oh, what do we say? Not now, not from the start of November, from the mids. That's why I want the Indian month names. Posh,
Margasira.
Posh, Margasira, yes, correct. Margashish, Posh, and Posha, and no, Chaitra,
Kartika, Margasira, Posa, Magha.
starts from mid of Magh, yeah, Magh. So
Mm.
yeah, Kartik, we don't eat non-veg, correct. But yeah, so primarily it's Margashish starts from the mid of November and continues till the mid of December, and then Pausha, and then Magh. So in Margashish, in Odisha, we celebrate something called as Manabasa Guruvar, or so we worship goddess Lakshmi, and as she is the goddess of paddy, rice, and food, so we worship the paddy, dhan that we say. So every Thursday of Margashish is celebrated in the Odia family. So I would like to show you how people draw these alponas to celebrate this festival. Is my
Yeah.
screen right? So this will be put throughout the house, throughout the homes, on the nights of chilly nights of Wednesday. I remember my mother used to do that. I'll sit on the bed and I'll watch her doing it. And eventually I also started making these things all around the home, and we'll do this. It'll be very cold because outside also you have to put these drawings. And then finally on Thursday we do this puja and then celebrate it, and a lot of food items also ensue. Then comes
Abhipsa, just to interrupt one bit. I think today is the first Thursday of Margasira. And whatever Abhipsa was describing, basically this happened to me yesterday when my mom was doing the jhotis, as we say, and I was sitting there. It's difficult. It looks very easy to say, but when you start doing it, you mess up like anything. So today is the first, and the puja that she was referring to, that starts from the second Thursdays. So today is kind of the beginning.
correct. So Dinesh is absolutely correct. And we used to use the copra shell, the coconut shell, in which we'll keep that white paste. Sometimes, or yeah, the chalks paste. And earlier people used to use rice for that. Nowadays we use chalk. And then one stick-like thing, and we'll draw using that. That's there. And this is in Margashish. In the Paush, as far as I know, we celebrate Surya Puja. So in that, what happens? We do Surya Puja on Sunday, and there is a legend that, suppose, just assume you have some ailment in your finger, so you will make a sweet in the shape of your finger, and you will offer it to Lord Surya, that heal this part of my body, like that. And then of course we have Makar Sankranti, which is Sambar Dashami. Yes. Correct, as rightly stated by Toastmaster Mamta. Then we have Makar Sankranti, which is famous pan India for kite flying and everything. And I think in Gujarat we have big festivals to celebrate Makar Sankranti and kite flying. But honestly, I have never flown a kite. If anyone can teach me, I'll be interested. So anyone else wants to share any other festival that they celebrate in their area, because it's very different in India in different parts. That's in Karthik. You can come in.
Devi, you raised your hand, right? You wanted to share something?
Yeah, yeah. It is quite similar to what happens in Orissa because Orissa and Andhra share the border. So my mother also before Pongal, so now I see that every state also celebrates Pongal differently because of the influence of the nearby states. So me and my mother will still make the Alpana, if you call it, right? We call it Muggu in Telugu, the designs. And since I like drawing, I would enjoy it. So the brush will be very cute and you will put it in that coconut shell and all that. It will be extremely cold. And all the water related work, I will ask her to do it. And all the designer work I will do. So very fond memories actually, Abhipsa.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Thank you for sharing. You want to, yeah.
I would like to share one more festival in Odisha we do that is called Kartika Purnima. In on that day before night, like early morning, like we will go to some nearby pond or some river. We'll take bath. Then a small boat we'll buy, and on that we'll put a dippa, and we'll just keep that in water. It will go and we'll go to Shiva temple. So I remember when I was child. So my mother, father, they used to not allow us to go that. So I used to go to my aunt house, my father's sister. I will sleep for night there in my aunt's house, and in truck she will be like one lady who will arrange everything for nearby neighbors. So we around 30-40 people will dump in one truck, and we'll be our teeth will be like you remember it will be so chilled, and our teeth will be like biting. That teeth sound will come. I remember we'll be covering ourselves with chadar and everything. We'll be sitting and truck. We'll be singing songs. It will be fun. We'll go there in Odisha. I remember near to my home one small river was there, Kakudia it is called. We used to go inside the chill water. Once you while entering only you'll feel scared. After you go inside, will be like 1 hour will not come out in that from that chilled water. They have to call. They have to pulled us back to come from the water. Then after that, we'll go to temple. That Danga, it is called Danga Vasana. So that boat will keep in the water. Then we'll go to temple. It is like a fun memory. So this is what I like to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's another beautiful memory. And I want to make a note that our ancestors have designed festivals to make us wake up early in the winter season only. You'll not find such festivals in summers. You'll find such festivals in winter only. So, okay, let's move to our second part, table topics. So today's table topic master is also our humor master, Toastmaster Ravindra. So his sense of wit and comedy is innocent but hilarious. He works with OCI. He tries to better himself every day. He focuses on spiritual growth and tries to spend each moment joyfully. And I'm sure that he's doing that very well. So please welcome Toastmaster Ravindra, our table topics master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhipsa, for that warm welcome. Okay. So before I go with the table topics. So I would like to highlight one thing. So winter is filled with fun, joy, and coldness, chillness, everything. But please avoid traveling in the early mornings while via car or any vehicle, because there is a lot of fog. So because a lot of accidents happen. So you can plan your time after like 10, after when the sun arises, so when the fog is not there. So that's for safety warning. Okay. So going to table topics. So today I have mix of the theme is based on winter. So I have topics based on winter. So if you want another topic, I can change. Okay. So about table topics, first it's a impromptu speaking. So which is of duration is 1 to 2 minutes. And at 1 minute, I'll be showing timer will be showing green card, and 1 minute 30 seconds timer will be showing yellow card, and 2 minutes red card. So you have buffer time of 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. So that's about timings. And so let us, yeah, it's a table topics. So you know, right? It's a spontaneous speech. So it helps you to speak spontaneously when your manager asks you something urgently or promptly. Okay, so who would like to go first? First topic will be easy topic.
Before you ask the people, it is good if you will say that this is the thing, and then you can choose
No,
the people.
that's against table topics rules. Not like that. Welcome. Okay.
Searching for the easy topic, Toastmaster Ravindra, which is not there.
I'm searching for an interesting topic. Okay. So have you ever gone on a winter hike?
No.
Or you can speak on if you have gone skiing or snowboarding, anything you have done, you can speak on.
No, I am not gone to the any winter hike, but some thing I can share how you can enjoy your winter actually. If you want to enjoy your winter, you want to understand the winter, best thing is that you can get up early in the morning around 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. Just go outside. You can see a complete silence, peaceness, and a lot of Kohra and and fog is there. And if you walk there, or no need to walk, you can, if you will just stand 10-15 minutes and just see that your mind and thing will goes completely fresh. That freshness you get actually in body, that is amazing actually. After that you can do anything, exercise, study, or anything you can do. And after 6 a.m., 7 a.m., you can go to the bed. That's also okay. But if you will go there for 2 hours in the early morning, I think you can just understand what is the winter, and you can enjoy that time of that phase actually. That's why.
Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful insights. Yeah, you shared your personal experience and about how you get up early in the morning and enjoy the cool chillness and breeze. Thank you. Okay. So who would like to go next? Yeah, I see Devi raising her hand. Okay. Your topic is your most memorable moment around a bonfire.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravindra. So, most memorable bonfire around bonfire is only during Pongal celebrations, which is Bogi. We call it Bogi. It's a pre or the short version of the Pongal festival. So, growing up, our parents will wake us up at 4 a.m., something which Toastmaster Alok mentioned previously. So, they will wake us up, they will ask us to also apply a kind of a paste, which is, we call it Nalgu in Telugu. It's a Telugu word. And after that, we take a bath. So, you can imagine how long the process is or the interaction of cold water is, right? So, we did not had heaters and all. It was a railway house. Then, then they will call us outside where the bonfire will be there, and we will be really looking forward to it because now we can kind of warm our hands and body standing close to the fire. The interesting thing was we will make a garland of cow dung cake, small ones, and we will give that as a as a blessing, I think, and pray to the fire god. That is one of the most memorable thing around bonfire. Nothing more fancy, all childhood memory. Thank you so
Thank,
much. So,
thank you, Toastmaster, for sharing that wonderful about Bogi and about the festival. That's mainly it's Pongal is all over India, but Bogi is like we celebrate in the second week of January. 3 days Bogi, big festival and harvest festival. So yeah, I used to enjoy a lot for this Bogi while firing, while people gathering around the fire, and also people singing songs. Okay, that was it took me back to those days. Okay, so who would like to go next? For the third table topic. Yeah. Sharing and dash. Okay. There's some different kind of topic you have. Would rather be a bear hibernating during winter or reindeer celebrating Christmas? What would you like?
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravindra. So yeah, so I really like to slog under the quilt during the winter. That is my favorite pastime. When I was in school, I prefer like, can I take this blanket to the school and just sit all over the day wrapped in that blanket? But yeah, as you said, reindeer in the Christmas. So as the winter season reminds us for the Christmas as well, the biggest celebration. And I studied in a Christian school, a missionary school. So there we celebrated Christmas at a very huge level. So that is also my kind of thing. So I must say, winters come up with all the great thing, slogging in the quilt and going out when there is so much cold. And I studied in Himachal Pradesh where I experienced snowfall. And I still remember how I go out in the snow, playing with the snow and carrying all the beautiful experiences with me. And still, but when you be like a reindeer, so it's not always good because you will feel some health issues as well. Because I remember when I first went to the snow, I had a very huge chilblains in my hand, both the hands. I was not able to lift the hand and not able to write anything. So that are all the pros and cons. But yeah, winter is really a great memory and a very nice season to celebrate. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Ravindra.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for sharing your winter memories which you have followed in your past. Okay. Who would like to go next for the
We can go to the evaluations, I guess.
evaluations? Okay.
4:10, so
So we'll stop here due to time constraints. Okay. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra. Wonderful topics, wonderful experiences. So moving on to the evaluation, I would like to call upon to General Evaluator Abhinav for the evaluations.
All right, thank you so much, everybody, for such wonderful memories about winters. Moving on to evaluation, let me call upon the first evaluator today. That is for Toastmaster Pawan's speech. It is being evaluated by distinguished Toastmaster Ananda. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Abhinav. So that was an enjoyable speech, Pawan. So despite it is delivered through Zoom, you stood and delivered, which very much necessary for this project. The stance was very confident and it was lovely. Even the movement, it was confined, but you have done it very well. It was lively. And the hand gestures complemented your speech, and you're conscious about not overdoing anything. So that was a great thing in your speech. If I want to talk about your voice modulation, it was there throughout your speech, especially if I want to point out the places you said every evening. So that pause and the stress, it was good. And the place when you said, my girl. So it was really lovely. And the speech had nice humor so that we could enjoy. And the rate of speech was easier and we could follow and enjoy the flow. And, for this kind of story, the pause is very much necessary, which will be add sugar on the cake. So it was very much effective in your speech and allowed your nice smile throughout your speech. And about the speech, even though that is not the purpose of this project, it had a nice opening. It had a question to an audience. So you grab the audience attention with the first sentence itself. And the closing was really perfect and closed with a message. And I don't know, it must be 7 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. So it's perfect closing. And the Chubby Chick song was good. You would have sang it because for this project, it would have added more interesting. And I just had only two things which you can add it in your next speech so that it will be very much interesting than this one. Wherever they're required, you can give it little high pitch, like, I am the best. So the girl was saying again and again. So that one, if you have given little bit high pitch, not volume, the pitch higher, so it would have highlighted that part. And facial gestures, since it is Zoom, it's difficult, but when you are delivering in person, you can try using your eyes and eyebrows to, to connect more with the audience. So with that, it's an excellent speech, Pawan. Thanks for that, and all the best for your forthcoming speeches. Back to you, Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Ananda, for such a wonderful evaluation. You covered all the topics pretty well. I also gave some recommendations. I hope Pawan will take them in his next speeches with a positive mindset. Wonderful speech, Pawan. The main topic, the main takeaway from me was that success is never permanent. So through your speech, you told about that success might come and go. It's how we deal with it matters. And despite it being online, your usage of body language gestures was very effective. So again, a round of applause for Toastmaster Pawan on that. And special thanks because he joined from a different club. And it takes a lot of courage for others to speak in front of a different audience. So great job on that point. Thank you so much for coming. And it's not your first time, so keep coming and keep enlightening us as well. All right, moving on to the next evaluator, that is Toastmaster Shalu or Toastmaster Devi. Can you have it on the stage, please?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav. One of the greatest gifts in Toastmasters is the opportunity to receive feedback, because it not only helps as a speaker to grow, but also it helps you as an individual to grow. And today, my target speaker, Toastmaster Devi, demonstrated the power of working on feedback in her speech. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Devi, on improving from your speech as compared to the last speech. In this speech, I found there are three strong pillars in your speech. The first is the confidence. You were confident throughout your speech. You know your topic and you were knowing your subject perfectly. The second is the open palm gesture. You were very much efficient to demonstrate yourself as a leader or as a speaker. And then third is the voice clarity. Your voice was clear throughout the speech. As I said, you were confident, so you were very much clear about what you were saying and what you have to say next. So with these three strong pillars, you greatly enhance the overall impact of your speech, and you were interacting throughout your whole speech, which shows that you have not left the audience in between. You have kept your audience engaged throughout your speech with the interactive questions. So kudos to you on that. So from previous speech, I found that I have suggested you have to work on your pace. So kudos to you on that. You have worked on your pace. I found that the pace is improved. There is still scope for improvement, but as compared to the last speech, it is improved. Now, what are all the suggestions I have to give from this speech? The first, when you started your speech, you started like, I want to start my story. As a TMOD, when TMOD has given you the stage, it means your time has started. You don't have to say, I want to start my story with a question. You can simply cheerfully come and say, let me ask you a question. This way, you will interact well and capture the audience well. The second, there was some fact in your speeches. So it feels you were looking in the sky when you were just downloading the fact. So better if you have to download something, look into the eyes of the audience, take a proper pause and then do, because it distract as a speaker. Then third, when as you were online and you were sharing the screen, so you share the screen for the longer time, and when an online speaker share the screen for the longer time, your face get hides or becomes smaller, so that again is a distraction for the audience. And the fourth point is that your speech was super informative. It was an informative heavy speech, and in the whole speech I found you were tensed. I haven't seen a smile on your face, and there was less facial expression. So with a nice facial expression, a small smile on your face, you can keep it little interactive, because it was a very much informative speech. So that disconnects the audience little bit. Overall, it's a great speech. Kudos to you on that. You have improved a lot. Thank you, and I hope you will do more better speeches in future. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shailu, for such a wonderful evaluation. I think today evaluation was totally on point, how it should be, because we should not always say good words. We should try to improve the person's speeches as well. That was done by Toastmaster Shailu. I have only one feedback for Toastmaster Devi, apart from whatever Shailu said. If you have two screens, look into the camera of Zoom, of the laptop, because I felt you're looking on the right side of your. I think you have two screens, right? And it is a thing to learn. I think it's for everybody. When we are on Zoom, we look at our image, either our image or somewhere else, or the bigger screen maybe. We should look at the camera, because when we are speaking, if you stand far, you can't see. But if you look in close, the camera will look proper. It look like you are talking to people directly.
Yeah.
The thing to learn.
Yeah, I was looking at myself because
Yeah.
on the right side the video shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
So there's a way to hide that, hide self view.
Yeah.
And while doing a speech, we can try that, just for trying.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you so much again. Great speech, Devi. Moving on to the next thing, we have the reports for all the timers and the grammarian. Can I ask timer Mamta to please tell about the timing reports?
Timing report for today. The first speaker took 7 minutes 24 seconds. Pawan. So I did a mistake, like Johnny on the spot. I took timer role today, and it's been a long break for me. Like after 2-3 months, I joined the meeting. So what I did, that green card I showed at the wrong time, but he was so spontaneous that his flow did not stop. And yellow card, we raised that 4 minutes, but he was knowing that he is going in proper spontaneous pace. So he just uh, he just spoke without any thing in tension in mind, and he just took the correct time, 7 minutes 24 seconds. Thank you, Pawan. Moving back to second speaker, Devi. She has taken 7 minutes 35 seconds. Just little more, 5 seconds more than the timing. Then evaluation, Anand, like he has taken 2 minutes, he has taken 3 minutes 10 seconds. Moving back to Sailu, second evaluation, he has taken 3 minutes 27 seconds. Thank you. Thank you for my report. Thank you.
Okay. I couldn't hear. Was there no disqualification for the table topics, or any disqualification at all?
Sorry. Table topics. Yeah, first table topic, Alok, no disqualification. First table topic, Alok, he has taken 1 minute 15 seconds. Second table topic, Davis, he has taken 1 minute 18 seconds. Third table topic, Sailu, he has taken 1 minute 27 seconds. I am totally out of flow. I just
No problem.
Thank you.
So there was no disqualification at all, right? Nothing, no disqualification. All right. So again, a round of applause for everybody. No disqualification for time. Can I ask now Toastmaster Abhipsa for the grammarian report?
Yeah. So, word of the day was used by myself, Ravindra, Mamta, and Shailu. And please pardon me if anyone used online. I was juggling between the roles. And phrase of the day, I think I used Mamta, the used, and yeah, that's it. They've used. Okay, they've also used.
All right.
Thank you for
Okay.
using this usual phrase of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. About the overall meeting as such, so we started a bit late because of the internet outbreak. Should be outage, not outbreak. Outbreak is of a diseases, but that's okay. Internet is a disease after all. Yeah. So we had internet outage today. Is it still going on? We don't have clear internet working.
No, it's not working yet.
Okay. All right. So it's a problem we haven't encountered before earlier. So we have to deal with it somehow. But great job, everybody pitched in and put two laptops so we can see the room as well as the speaker. So Toastmaster Ravindra started with the meeting. Again, a problem with my part that my draw key didn't work today. I don't know why. So he didn't have the timer cards, but that's something unavoidable if the person is not there. Anyways, Toastmaster Ravindra started with a great confidence. He welcomed everybody, told about the Toastmasters rule. He explained the theme as well a bit. So great job on that, Toastmaster Ravindra. A round of applause for him, please. Just one correction on his part. Talu is not the president, he is the presiding officer. So president is Dinesh. So always remember that whoever starts the meeting as a presiding officer might not be president. We should address them the right way. Okay, that's the only thing. Then Toastmaster Shalu came as a presiding officer. Again, great job about Toastmasters. You introduced Abhipsa really well. Not only that, he also told about the winter theme also. So again, great job, Toastmaster Shalu. Since he's doing from last 1 year, so he knows it very well. Okay. Next, we had the Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Abhipsa. The great job about the total table topics, how it was conducted today. The theme was so interesting. Winters. We can't avoid winters. It will be there unless you're an equator. So everybody has got some experience with it, and you made it really well. Like you involved everybody. You involved not only online, also offline. You asked everybody questions. The best part was starting with a jingle so to get everybody's attention and generate questions as well. And you talked about food as well as festivals. So people had so much to, discuss on that. One thing is that I'm not discouraging you from doing this kind of topics because each topic requires some preparation. But for Toastmasters, it's not always required to have preparation. Okay, you still have to prepare mentally, but it should not require so much preparation that you have to have a slide with photos available every time. Anybody can become a Toastmaster today if they have some topic in their mind. So just for encouraging others and not discouraging you, don't hesitate to become Toastmaster today. It is just a way to speak more interactively and more fluidly instead of a prepared speech. I think if you speak more better in Toastmaster of the day as a Toastmaster of the day as a host, that is going to help me more than speeches, I feel. Because that time you're not only prepared, you're also being spontaneous and you're also doing juggling between interactiveness and talking about some topic, but need not have a PPT ready every time. So people should not think that, okay, I have to prepare PPT, I have to do so much research. No, anybody can talk about winters, right? So same way we could have done that also. But great job on that, Abhipsa, because she had prepared today itself. She took up the role. So again, a round of applause for her and happy winters. We had great speakers today, great evaluations, and the table topics also was really good. We had just 3 topics today because of timing, but I think everybody did a great job. So a wonderful meeting, everybody. If we could avoid internet outbreak, hopefully we can have a great meeting again. I didn't really have anything else to cover. I think it went pretty good. Yeah, that's about it. So I'll hand over the stage back to Toastmaster today. Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for a very, very comprehensive evaluation, and we'll all keep those pointers in our mind. So I'll end this theme and with a short thought. Um, a dried leaf, falls from a tree, but the tree still stands tall. So I would like to go back to Devi's speech, where she told that we should keep evaluating the kind of people we have in our surrounding, who are around us. So I think even though I'm not a winter person, but I think we all can learn to accept the art of letting go from winters. You have to let go anything that is causing that is dead and causing you suffering. It can be a person who was your best friend few years back also. It can be that also someone who is draining energy or something that's causing you suffering. So we can learn that from winters. And I'll end this with one request that can we please keep our ACs turned off until it's absolutely not necessary to turn them on, to save the climate, and for longer winters to save the winters as well. Thank you. That's it. Over to Toastmaster, presiding officer, Toastmaster Shell.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhipsa. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Abhipsa for such a wonderful execution? My friends always ask me, Shalu, you go to Toastmasters meeting all the time. You are so much involved in Toastmasters. What do you get out from the Toastmasters? So today, as we have seen, because of we have internet outage, we have internet outage, and so much of impromptu things we have done. So that I want to say, Toastmasters teaches us first thing is togetherness, that we are together for everything, like how we have handled the situation. That is the first thing we learned from Toastmasters. And second thing, we are dedicated, so much dedicated to the thing that we want the meeting to run efficiently. How dedicatedly we work together. So dedication and togetherness is the key that we learn from the Toastmasters. And I would like to thank each one of you for making, again, this meeting a grand success. So can we have a huge round of applause for each one of you for your dedication? And now it's time for the results. So I request Toastmaster Ravindra to please share the screen to show the ballot.
Abhinav is taking.
Okay, Abhinav, can you please show it? I request everyone to please scan this and just vote. You can just use any of the screen.
Use this one. That.
You're not sharing.
Should I share again?
We share again and post the link in the group.
I've done that.
Okay. So one thing I would like to tell, as we don't have much people here, a crowd here, so I request everyone that we have floated the nominations for the term Jan to June 2025 for the XCOM role of the club. So I request everyone to please come forward and take up the role, because Trailblazers Toastmasters Club, now it's a brand in the district. We are recognized as one of the brand club in the district. So we want to keep the legacy high and take it further. So please don't hesitate, come. We all are here. Again, as I said, we learn togetherness. So we all are here to support each one of you. Don't feel like, okay, what if I'm not available for this time, who will do? So we can share the responsibility and we can take it up. It's just a matter that you come and just be on the front line. The others can be managed. So please come up, and the current officers, I request you to please encourage and find your successor and please make it smooth. So December 5th, we are going to have our elections. So please make sure that by the 30th November, you all can fill up your nominations. Distinguished Toastmaster Abhinav, do we have all the votes?
I have a small name, call me Abhinav. Okay. All right. So we have the results now. The best speaker today goes to Toastmaster Pawan.
He's not here.
And the best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Shalu. And keep applauding for Shalu. The best tabletop speaker is also Toastmaster Shalu. Our best role taker. Sorry, our best table speaker is Sumashalu. Best role taker is Abhipsa as Toastmaster today.
Oh.
And for the auxiliary role taker, there's a tie between grammarian and essay, Ravindra and Abhipsa.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Abhinav. So now with this, we end our today's meeting and thank you everyone. So I request all the offline folks to please come join for the group photograph, and online everyone is on video. So thank you for that. And yeah. Come. You are not visible.
Hi.
Who's taking?
You.
Devi? No, you only
Okay.
take. Devi, if you can, you have a better camera. Mine is not that good. But camera should not be an issue, right? I think it should be my face only. Oh, wait, I'll take.
I have taken one pic.
Okay, even I have taken one.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.